why your paycheck is significantly smaller than the amount of work that you put into it is because part of those tax dollars that are extracted from your paycheck go to keep Charles Manson alive so he can have catered weddings in the joint to 26-year-old crazy pieces of ass. Yeah. Just so we're all on the same page with that sort of thing. Funkhauser, you are joyfully shacked up with your significant other, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're pretty cool with it. Do you remember the first smooch you had?
Yeah, it was day one.
How'd that go? Was there magic?
There was magic. There was fireworks, and it was good.
It was good. Here's the thing. It wasn't so much magic and fireworks as much as it was compatible bacteria. It's true. You know that special connection you feel when you kiss someone for the first time, that deep emotional feeling that Funkhauser had with his lucky lady, that you think these might be the seeds of true love and everything might be about to change. The world spins and you go, oh my God, this could be it. That special connection you feel? Yeah, it's not a special connection. It's just the bacteria in your mouth saying, hey, this person's all right. Researchers out of the Netherlands, where all the best stuff comes out of, best porn, best chocolate, best foreign policy. Hey, let's stay home, smoke pot, and not bother anybody. Researchers out of the Netherlands just released the results of a study on kissing, and they found out what really goes on when you kiss somebody for the first time. From the study, quote, the first kiss serves as a useful mate assessment function and feelings of attachment. Kissing may contribute in mate assessment and bonding via sampling of chemical taste cues in saliva. In other words, since you're passing each other a lot of bacteria when you mash your tongues together, your brain reacts better when the bacteria in both of your mouths are similar and can work together. So what you were feeling wasn't the seeds of true love, Funkhauser. It was similar bacteria. But it does lead to a reasonably good indicator of who might be and who might not be compatible. A study finds that 90% of cultures worldwide tongue kiss. And you transfer 80 million bacteria for every 10 seconds of mash and face. And people with similar bacteria in their mouths are more romantically compatible with each other. So, your flora and fauna with your lucky lady, Funkhauser. That idea that you get that maybe we could have a life together and it could work out. Did you feel like that, like the first time you smooched?
I mean, a lot of things go through your head. That's one of them. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know why it was? It was because of
bacteria.
Compatible bacteria, and it could lead to happy situations like this one.
I've learned anything in 15 years, it's this: happy wife, happy life. I went to her to celebrate this wedding anniversary. I asked her, because it's special, 15 years, and I asked her where you would like to spend it, like a restaurant. That's what I meant. She looked at me and said, Hawaii. You know, I'd be just as happy staying home as long as I was near you, Buttercup. She says, you want to be near me? Get on a plane. I'm going to Hawaii. And believe me, my wife can yell, boy. I tell you, it's getting worse now. She's going through menopause. Oh, man. I just lie around in bed dreaming about the good old days of PMS. Wow. I tell you, boy, my wife's got a temper, and I'm talking about a temper. I'm not talking irritability and sarcasm. That's what attracted me to her.
Mm-hmm. So if you have compatible bacteria, you could look forward to what comedian Jeff Allen describes as the truth about being married for 15 years. Oh, God. An illegal immigrant from Mexico. Has pled guilty to attempting to transport a child for sex in the United States. Sex trafficking. Guy's name is Javier Guerrero Molina. He's 34. He pled guilty to attempting to transport a child from Las Vegas to Jacksonville in order to have sex with her. Legal immigrant. Comfortable enough here to move children across the country for the purpose of doing it with them. Just let that sink in for a moment. According to the FBI, Molina was arrested at the Jacksonville airport in May. Now he's looking at life in prison. An immigration detainer has additionally been placed on him. Basically, what happened was that state officers tracked him down after receiving a phone call from an individual in Las Vegas who claimed a 14-year-old had gone missing from her home. The individual told cops that she thought the child was being moved to Jacksonville. So cops filed a missing persons report. After which, a girl who had the same name as the missing girl was discovered on a flight. Not really doing their best work at covering tracks. Girl with the same name was discovered aboard a flight headed from Jacksonville, one side of the country, East Coast, all the way to Las Vegas. Layover in Charlotte. So, fortunately, the kid was tracked down by authorities in Charlotte, taken into protective custody. Yeah. Is this another one of Jeb Bush's acts of love? If Jeb Bush seriously supports these people's push for amnesty, he may possibly be the worst Bush yet. Up is down, black is white, side to side, who the hell knows? Nobody knows. All this stuff is meaningless. Obama is known as the deporter-in-chief, kicking out illegals left, right, and center. George Bush's kid brother is all into offering people that would live here illegally and transport teenagers back and forth across the country for sex. All for offering these folks a push for amnesty. These are confusing times, my friends. Know where your moral compass's true north is. Follow your heart. Follow your own moral code. Don't be dictated to by anyone who would give amnesty to folks like this. These labels, these political labels that we assign to the people and the allegiances we declare to people because of their political labels are increasingly meaningless. Know your heart, know your mind, know where your moral compass points and follow that in these increasingly confusing times. And like I said at the beginning of the show, if you get a chance to improve someone's day, just do it.
I just hate you so much. I wanted you to know. Times you feel like it's cool to turn the other cheek and give people the benefit of the doubt even when they don't deserve it.